Peter. You'll never believe what just happened to me.
Oh, hey, sis. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. No, nothing too bad has happened to me. Just the usual work stuff. How about you?
Yeah, okay, I get it. But what I have to say is way more important than some stupid pleasantries.
Alright, fine. What's your news?
I'm going to be an actress! Isn't that amazing?
Whoa, an actress? That's something. Looks like your dreams are finally coming true. You've always wanted to be an actress and to be rich and famous. How'd you get the part?
Well, actually, it's a pretty cool story. I saw this ad online for an open audition nearby, so I thought I'd go and see what it was all about. To be honest, at first I wasn't sure because there were like all these people dressed up in weird costumes, but once I got in front of the judges, I was able to wow them with my talent. They asked me for a callback. I'm so excited.
So, hang on, you just walked into an open casting call and got a callback?
Uh-huh. Aren't I just amazing?
You're something alright.
Oh, haha, very funny. Anyway, my callback audition isn't for another few months yet, as the film is still being sorted out in pre-production, but I'm sure that I'm going to get the part. I was way prettier than anyone else there and way more talented too. The casting director will surely see my talent and hire me on the spot. They did give me a number to call just in case I had any questions, but when I tried calling it earlier, it just cut off. Maybe it's my phone or something though. I should buy a new one.
Are you sure that this is all real? Like, actually a legitimate acting gig?
What do you mean?
Well, doesn't it all just seem a little too good to be true to you? Like getting a call back, but it's not for months and the number they gave you to call was a dud? Sounds to me like they were just trying to get rid of you. Tell me, did you refuse to leave the audition room again until they said you were called back?
It doesn't matter. What matters is that I'm going to become a star. So I'd really appreciate it if you didn't try to ruin this for me.
What? I'm not trying to do that.
Yes, you are. Like, I tell you this amazing news and you just want to find something wrong with it. I bet you're just jealous that I'm going to be famous and you aren't, so you're trying to stop me from going for the part.
That's not true at all. I'm just trying to look out for you and make sure that you actually realize that this could all be a huge publicity stunt. They probably have no intentions of hiring anyone, and it was all done to attract interest in the film.
Oh wow. So me actually getting an acting part is something I've made up and it's never actually going to happen because I'm not talented enough? Is that what you're saying? Nice to know you believe in me and everything.
No, I didn't say that. I'm just trying to be a good big brother.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. Anyway, like I said, you're just jealous of me and my newfound career whilst you are doing nothing with your life.
What are you on about? I'm not jealous. I've had many accomplishments in life.
Really? All you do all day is slob about mom and dad's house, acting as if you deserve to have everyone do everything for you. I mean, seriously, does it feel good to be such a freeloader?
I'm not a freeloader. I've actually been working really hard on something that I think will lead to even better opportunities.
Oh yeah, your little computer project? It's a total waste of time. Everyone knows it. It's just a way for you to pretend you're working when, in actuality, you're probably just playing a game or something. I mean, you got fired like a year ago. It's time you got over it. You need to stop scrounging off of mom and dad, get a job, and pay them all the rent you probably owe. After all, you're a grown man, so you should be looking after yourself, not expecting mommy to coddle you. It's pathetic. At least I'm trying new things. You need to stop being so jealous of me and get over yourself. Otherwise, you'll be stuck as a loser, nobody, your entire life.
Uh-huh. You done with your spiel yet? I've had to listen to this every day for the past however many months. It's getting kinda old.
Just being honest. Don't get all sarcastic with me because you don't like the truth.
Whatever.
What is it you told me? I'm just trying to look out for you?
Oh yeah, and how are you doing that? By insulting me?
No. I can't believe you haven't figured it out yet. Dad are going to get sick and tired of you mooching off of them eventually, if they haven't already. I'm just trying to point this out before something drastic happens and you end up getting into a huge fight with them or something. Wouldn't want you ousted from the family for your incompetence after all.
Has mom actually told you she feels like this?
She's definitely hinted at it. I wouldn't be surprised if she just came straight out and said it soon.
Whatever. I'm not gonna let you poison my mind about mom and dad. Hey, Mom.
Peter? Is everything okay? You don't usually text me like this.
Oh, yeah, everything's fine. I just wanted to check in with you, see how you were doing.
How sweet. I'm doing okay. Did your sister tell you about her callback?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can just see her now winning an Oscar and all of those awards. She'll be mingling with the stars before long.
Yeah, although I can't say that they won't try and keep her on Earth.
What?
Never mind. Actually, Mom, I actually wanted to discuss something that Bethany said earlier.
Oh, what was it?
She said that I was simply freeloading off of you and Dad and that you were gonna get sick of me eventually and kick me out. Is that true? Do you really think that?
Well,
You do?
it's not so much that I think you're a freeloader, just that you're lacking motivation at the minute. I'm sure with a little push, you'll be back on your feet in no time.
What do you mean?
Well, maybe it's time that you move out. I think you're a bit too old to be living with your parents.
Where's this coming from?
I just think that before you get too comfortable at home, you need to put yourself out there and find a place of your own. After all, if you don't, you could end up being 40 and still living with me and your dad. You don't want that, do you?
Well, no, but I've got no money to actually move out. Where would I go?
I'm sure you'll figure something out. You're a smart boy after all. But I do think it's best if you leave by the end of the month.
What? But that's too soon.
The sooner the better. It'll give you more confidence.
But Mom,
Now, no moping. I'll help you look for a new place later. I've got to go and meet your sister for now and discuss this acting of hers. Talk to you later.
So, did Mom talk to you yet? Peter?
what, Bethany? I'm busy.
Doing what? Waking up?
No, I don't sleep until 7 in the evening. That's what you do.
Whatever. Just stop whatever non-important thing it is that you're doing and listen to me. Did you talk to Mom yet?
Yeah, I did.
And what did she say?
She said I need to move out by the end of the month.
Well, that's kind of her. I told her to kick you out by the end of the week.
Wait, this was your idea?
Well, duh.
But why?
Because I want your bedroom.
What?
Yeah, mine's too cramped, and if I'm going to be a star, I need only the best things. Your room can easily fit a king-size bed in it, and in order to look my best as an actress, I need the best beauty sleep I can get. So, I want your room.
But this is my room. I literally live here at the moment.
Yeah, well, not for long.
Why are you being such a witch to me? What have I done to warrant you trying to push me out of the family?
Nothing, really, but I need the room because if I'm going to live with Mom and Dad, I at least want to be comfortable.
Why do you need to move back in?
Something's happened, which has made it difficult for me to afford my own place, so I need to go home for a while.
Okay, well, your room is still here, so you can just move back into that and I'll stay in my room.
No, you need to move out because I can't be seen living with my parents and dorky brother. It's just not cool, especially for an up-and-coming actress like me.
What? That's ridiculous.
Ugh, look, you know that acting thing I told you about ago?
Yeah?
Well, I managed to get back in contact with them about the callback, and it looked like things were looking up. They asked me to wire some money to them just to secure my position in the whole casting thing, so I gave them what they asked for. But recently, I haven't been able to get in contact with them at all. It's like they're ghosting me. So now I don't have the money that I need to pay my rent and bills. Luckily, Mom said that she'd let me move back for a while, but I don't want you here.
Oh, wow, that's quite a mess you've gotten yourself into. I hate to say I told you so, but
Ugh, just shut up. Just make sure you've moved out by this weekend. That's when I'm moving back.
whoa, hold up a second. That's not gonna happen.
Why not?
Well, this is my home too. I'm not gonna let you just kick me out.
Well, Mom's already done that, so you don't really have much to say about what's happening. Anyway, I'm your little sister, and as such, I should get priority. You've had your turn being a freeloader, so now it's my turn. And I want the best room, so that's what I'm going to have. You'll just have to find somewhere else to waste your time on your laptop, because you're not welcomed here anymore.
You have no clue what I'm actually doing on my laptop. Just you wait. I'll show everyone that I'm not wasting my life.
I don't care. You've always been a loser, and you'll continue to be one for the rest of your life.
Unlike you, the moron who gave away all her money to a scammer?
Like it or not, Mom has kicked you out and chose me over you. It's just the way it is. So unless you want me to make things worse for you, you'll listen to me and move.
No.
Fine. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Peter, why would you be so horrible to your sister?
Mom, what are you on about?
She's already going through a really tough time and she doesn't need you bullying her and making it worse. She knows that she has made a mistake, but everyone does in life at one point or another.
I've not bullied her.
Don't lie to me. She told me everything.
Whatever she told you wasn't true.
So now you're calling her a liar? What a nice brother you are. Why can't you just do what she asked you to do?
And what? Move out? To where? And why should I? This is my house too, you know.
Yes, but now you've outgrown it. You're the older brother, so you need to look after your little sister and move out.
And what about me?
You'll have to figure that out for yourself.
You know what? Fine. I don't think I want to be associated with such cold and heartless people. Even if they are supposedly my family, I'll move out just like you want. Don't even try and bother me again. I want nothing to do with any of you anymore.
Good. I'm glad to be getting rid of such a freeloader. Your sister will be much more helpful around the house.
Ah, sure. Anyway, after this, you won't hear from me again. Sorry to have been such a burden to you. Well, get your way like always, Bethany. My room is yours.
Ha! I knew that I'd win. I always do. Maybe now you'll actually try to do something with your life.
I already have.
Huh?
Yeah, all that time I spent on my laptop, I wasn't doing nothing. I was creating my very own game. In fact, earlier today I had a meeting with some high-end executives from some pretty big gaming companies who love my idea. They've already decided to sponsor it and have paid me thousands to have gaming rights. They've also hired me to make at least 2 sequels for the game, so that's more money secured. They say it's going to be the next big seller and we'll make a lot of money.
What?
Yeah, oh, and just to let you know, Mom told me she'll be expecting you to help out with the rent and bills and stuff. I had to, so she wants you to cover my payments.
Wait, what? That's not fair. If you're rich now, then you can continue to make the payments. I haven't got a job after all.
That's your fault. I've moved out of that horrible house and I'm never going back, so I don't have to give anyone any money at all. You all belittle me and made fun of my work, so there's no way that you get to reap the rewards of all my hard work.
That's not fair. If you've got thousands, then you need to share. I'm your little sister, so help me out.
No, maybe you should get off your lazy butt and get a job. You're gonna need one.
I'm trying, but no one wants to hire me as an actress. You'll just have to cover for me money-wise.
No, I'm good. You're just gonna have to be a grown-up and face your own problems. Or you can let mommy just coddle you like a baby. I bet I know what option you'll choose.
Ugh, I'm not a baby.
You sure act like one. Anyway, don't bother messaging me again. I don't want such negative and toxic people ruining my life.
That's not fair. I'm not toxic.
You're one of the most toxic ones. Maybe people can see your attitude and that's why they don't want to hire you as an actress. No one likes a diva. Anyway, I'm going. Goodbye. I moved out of my parents' house as fast as I could, and with the money that I'd made selling my game, I was able to buy myself an amazing new flat, which had everything that I could ever want in it. My sister, my mom, and my dad weren't as fortunate. Bethany wasn't able to get hired as an actress by anyone. She ended up freeloading off my parents until they got fed up with her and kicked her out. This meant that Bethany was forced to work in a fast food place just to earn enough money to get by. My mom and dad weren't any better off. With no one to help pay the rent and bills, my mom was forced to go back to work in a local shop. They tried to contact me once and ask for money, but I quickly told them no. I knew that they were only interested in what I could do for them instead of my actual feelings. Whilst it was difficult because they were my parents, I knew that for my own mental health, I needed to create boundaries. If that meant cutting those toxic people out of my life, then so be it. Rebecca, are you there?
Hi, Kevin.
Where are you keeping your phone? I've been trying to call you all morning.
I'm sorry, but I've been busy taking care of your sick father. I didn't hear it ring. What did you want?
How's the old man doing?
Honestly, I'm surprised that you care. Or are you just pretending?
What do you mean?
You don't care about your father, just like your mom. Neither of you seems to realize or care that he's seriously sick. All you do is go from place to place, spending the money he dedicated his life to making.
My relationship with my father is none of your business.
It became my business the day you married me. What did he ever do to you and your mom to deserve such hate?
You do know you have bigger problems, right? Quit worrying about that sick fool and learn how to become a good wife.
Excuse me?
We've been married for 7 years. When are you gonna give me babies?
Probably the next time the supermarket offers them up for sale.
What?
That was sarcasm, you idiot. How can you say such a horrid thing to me? You know how hard I've been trying to conceive. Don't you care at all?
I didn't come here for arguments, Rebecca. I'm just telling you to focus on your own issues instead of trying to fix someone else's. Besides, we'll all be happy when he's gone.
My God, did you just say that? You wish your dad was dead? How could you say such a thing?
Okay, this is getting out of hand. I'm going off now. I just wanted to inform you that my mom and I will be going on a trip to Cuba.
What do you mean? Just you and your mom, or all of us?
Just me and my mom. We leave tomorrow.
Tomorrow? You guys clearly put everything in place without informing us. What about me and your dad?
Come on, Mom's always wanted to visit Cuba ever since she was a child. I just want to make this dream come true for her.
And what will happen to your dad while you're gone?
That's why you're not coming along. Someone has to take care of him, right? That's your job, so keep doing it until we return.
So, I don't deserve to go to Cuba? I can't believe you could be so selfish. Besides, why would you even travel when your dad is sick? When will you stop spending his money on clothes, cars, expensive restaurants, and start caring about his health?
Who are you to meddle in family matters? Besides, he's my father. That means his money is my money, so I can spend it however I deem fit. Anyway, I'm done with this conversation.
We are not done yet. We need to do something about your father. We need to send him to a nursing home. Kevin?
Hello, Rebecca. I got a call from my son. He said you were rude to him?
Hi, Amber. Trust me, Kevin was the rude one. He started it.
Did you just call my son rude? After everything we do for you?
Not sure what you're on about, but I'd like to talk about that Cuba trip. You guys are really considering leaving us behind?
Well, we only made plans for 2 people.
How could you do that? Don't you think your husband and I would enjoy traveling?
My husband is on his sick bed. He can't do anything. And as for you, you should be by his side taking care of him.
You should be the one taking care of him. For crying out loud, you're his wife. If anyone deserves to go on that trip with Kevin, it should be me. I am his wife.
How dare you compare yourself to me? I carried him in my womb for 9 months. Do you know what that means? Of course you don't. You are barren.
Even if Kevin says such hurtful words, you shouldn't do the same. Aren't you a woman like me? Besides, it's not my fault I can't conceive.
And whose fault is it? If you want to travel with my son, then give him a baby.
I really don't care about the trip. I am more concerned about my husband's dad. We need to take him to a nursing home so they can take better care of him.
Nursing home? Girl, do you know how much those places cost?
Maybe not as much as the cost of traveling to Cuba. I checked Kevin's email and I saw all the invoices. You guys are flying first class, you booked expensive hotels, and knowing you, I'm sure you'll eat in expensive restaurants throughout your stay too. So taking out some money to take care of your husband shouldn't be a big deal.
What do you know about money? If you are so concerned, take him to the nursing home yourself.
What do I know about money? Well, I blame myself for allowing you both to convince me to quit my job. Kevin? I've been trying to reach you all week. Why aren't you answering me?
Because I'm on vacation, silly. I know you're calling to say something annoying, and I simply don't want to hear it.
So you don't even want to know how your dad is doing?
I'm sure he's doing fine. After all, he has you by his side.
God, Kevin! So you and your mom are seriously having a good time over there in Cuba while your father is fighting for his life? And you won't even spend money to make sure he gets his health back?
Oh my god, will you stop already? You're just bitter because we didn't bring you along. Don't worry, I'll bring you a gift.
I don't want a gift. I want your dad in a nursing home.
We can't afford that right now. I told you.
But you can afford a boat cruise? I saw your post online.
Stop stalking me, okay? And please, if you don't have anything to say, don't bother reaching out. My mom and I will return when we're ready. Rebecca, you there? We're done with the trip. My mom and I are on our way back. Make sure the house is very neat as usual. Also, I'm craving buffalo wings, so prepare them before my arrival. You know just how crisp and warm I love them. Mom also said that she'd like an apple pie, so can you prepare that as well for her? Maybe you can throw in some hot dogs and hamburgers as well?
Are you for real? Like, seriously? You've been gone for 3 weeks, and for the past 2 weeks, you didn't even call to check up on us or anything. And now you are reaching out to give me a list of chores to do?
Just because I've been away doesn't mean you can talk to me like that. You're just a housewife, so you do what I tell you.
You remember I was working, right? I quit because of the pressure from you and your mom.
Whatever. Just do everything I asked of you. By the time we get home, we'll be tired, so prepare a bath before our arrival, okay?
Well, just come home. We are ready for you. We have a big surprise for you and mom.
Surprise? What does that mean? Rebecca? Rebecca, where are you? Rebecca, what's happening? Rebecca?
Can you stop burning up my phone?
What's going on? My mom and I just got home and there are strange people in our house. They're saying they bought it? Where are you and my dad? What did you do?
What do you mean, what did I do? I'm just a housewife, remember?
Don't mess with me. Tell me where you are right now. Where's my dad?
So now he's dad, not that old man?
Answer me!
Well, if you must know, he's in a nursing home now. He has been there for the past 2 weeks. Maybe if you and your mother had bothered to check up on us, we would have informed you.
Nursing home? Okay, but what does that have to do with the house?
We needed money to pay for the nursing home, right? So we sold everything your dad owns and we used part of it to pay for the first 5 years in the nursing home. We donated the rest to charity.
Charity? That was my inheritance.
Not anymore, evidently. Your dad got fed up with the way you and your mom were treating him. That time I messaged you in Cuba, he developed complications and almost died. I told you he was fighting for his life, but you didn't care. He got fed up and decided to teach you and Mom a bitter lesson. Of course, he got my full support.
Which nursing home is he in?
Like I would tell you. Also, I gave them a heads up that his son and wife might come to bother him. I suggest you stay the hell away from him. On a side note, you should be expecting a call from my lawyer any day now.
Lawyer? Why?
What else, silly? I want a divorce.
Rebecca! Rebecca, answer me!
What is it? You really need to be more polite when chatting me up.
What is this stupid document I'm getting from your lawyer? You want to take 50% of what I own?
Well, I deserve it, don't you think? Especially after everything you put me through.
Dad already took everything from me, and you want to take the little money and properties I have left? Right now, my mom and I are in some cheap hotel trying to figure things out. We're pretty scared. Don't you care?
Not really, no. I'm going to take everything from you, Kevin. You stole valuable years of my life turned me into a nanny, insulted me while traveling all over the world with your mum.
I'll have nothing to fall back on. I'm already broke. If you go through with this, I'll be poor. How can I survive without my dad's money?
I don't care. Goodbye.
Hold on, I'm not done talking to you. Rebecca! Rebecca, are you there? Rebecca, please reply to my message.
You sure are polite. What happened to you?
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm not buying this. You and I have a court case, and we shouldn't be communicating. Goodbye.
Please, wait!
What is it?
I'm sorry, okay? I know now that I was a horrible husband to you, and I'll never be able to atone for what I did. Also, I was a terrible son to my father, but I'm a changed man now. I will never return to those things I used to do.
Aw, that's so sweet. But why are you telling me all this?
Come on, Becca, baby, I love you. The divorce is not final. We can still get back together and live as husband and wife.
Wow, you've not called me Becca, baby, in years. I still remember how sweet you used to be, back when we found love.
The good old days, right? I'll do anything to bring them back.
You can't! Everything changed when your father got sick. Before that, you were a good son, always heeding his advice. But as soon as he fell sick, you realized you could do as you wished, and gradually, you became this monster that is currently in my DM begging me.
Becca, baby, please don't say that.
You're right, though. You are a terrible son and husband. You will never indeed be able to atone for what you did. And that's why I'm going to take everything you have.
Rebecca!
Just so you know, your dad was the one who connected me with the lawyer. When she heard my story, she assured me I have enough proof to take whatever I want from you, and that is what I will do. If I could even take what you don't have, believe me, I will do so.
So, you will destroy the man you love?
The man I used to love, but with the way you treated me, I would be a fool to continue loving you. I am ready to move on with my life, and I suggest you do the same as well.
But how do I do that?
Go to Cuba to figure it out. Bye.
Hold on, Rebecca! Rebecca!
I eventually got 50% of everything Kevin owned. Kevin had to get a job and cut down on his lavish lifestyle. Amber didn't like their new lifestyle, but there was nothing she could do except complain. So they were always quarreling. They are currently living apart right now. My ex-father-in-law was in the nursing home for 7 years before he passed on. As for me, I got a well-paying job, and guess what? I finally found love. I am currently in the Maldives for my honeymoon, and you won't believe this, I am pregnant with twins!